Hey guys, welcome back. This is GameChanger, and we're here on May 21st, 2014. This is a pretty big deal because we've got a lot of news for you today, and we are leading up to June 9th, big press conference.
June 9th?
Maybe you've heard about
is that important? That's not a big date, is it?
E3 is the electronic.
Oh,
yeah, it's
right.
it's E3, and I don't. It's amazing. There's no other way to explain it. It is Nerd Holiday. I take it off from work every year, and we're gonna give you some news leading up to it, and we're gonna give you some news through us about what we're doing for E3.
Ooh.
I know.
I'm all giddy with anticipation.
So the biggest story this week was that Microsoft decided to drop the Kinect off the Xbox One. Now,
And I gotta admit, I'm surprised.
I am also surprised considering they made such a big deal out of it, and I love my Kinect on my Xbox One. Yes, the voice commands could be better, but at least it picks up that I'm saying something every time.
He Skyped me the other night.
It worked great.
It was really good, and like he'd lean, and the camera would like move and follow him around.
It all completely adjusts, and it's amazing.
Very cool.
So, the biggest thing though is they're dropping $100 off the price, so it's going to be $399. That in America makes it the same price as the PS3, and as far as Redditors are concerned, in most other countries, Germany and Canada included, now makes it cheaper than the PlayStation 4. Ooh, Sony's already posting a fiscal loss for this quarter as it is, and for the entire year, just because it was so costly to launch the PS4.
And it's even though the PS4 is outpacing still the Xbox One.
I think
sales,
this is a freaking
they're still
game
losing
changer.
money, and I think you're right. I think you're going to see.
It is. Microsoft has a lot of money
Yeah.
behind this. Even if they're ready to get rid of the game division, this will only make it more profitable.
Absolutely.
Now, yesterday in Tech Bites, we talked about the fact that Xbox Gold was changing.
Mm-hmm.
You were going to be able to do a lot of stuff that you couldn't previously for free on Xbox Live Silver. There are benefits to still keeping gold.
Absolutely.
Keeping gold, for one, is that the Xbox One is now getting the Games for Gold program.
And it's not replacing your 360 games.
They're on both. If
and
you have
you'll
a 360,
get one of each?
Yes, you get 2 games per month if you have gold on both consoles.
Tell me that's not awesome.
Not only that, they're different sets of games.
Right.
It's going to rock.
Yeah, it will.
I can't wait. I think right now the game for gold that is out is actually Saints Row 3.
Good game.
And if you have, or Saints Row the 3rd, if you haven't played that, it is the best Saints Row game in the franchise. I've played it 3 times on 3 different consoles. I played it on the Xbox 360, my PC, and I played it on PS3, I believe, as well at a friend's house.
Look at you.
I know. So another big thing is that the news is that Rockstar has a game that's going to launch in the next fiscal year. It's unknown what it is. There is some heavy speculation. It could be Red Dead 2.
Ooh, I like Red Dead.
It could be Bully 2.
Huh.
But chances are it's just a GTA 5 remake for the new consoles.
Really?
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
This is the worst next gen I've ever been a part of. We're so just kept with keeping with the old systems and keeping the compatibility and bringing the same games over that I feel like we can't get anything new. It's like Hollywood right now.
Right.
I'm a little over.
Stop with the remakes.
I get it. Oh, we'll make it look prettier. If I want that, I'll play it on PC. I really will. That's the case.
Yeah.
Another thing that we've got going on is let's see here. Oh, didn't you wanna? I think we got. Speaking of things, you've got a little bit of stuff for me today, don't you?
Do I? There's a slight game delay.
What is it?
It's very sad.
Okay.
So I'm a huge Tom Clancy fan, not just in books but in games. I mean, I'm going all the way back to Splinter Cell, Rainbow Six.
Well, I'd say we'll go all the way back to Rainbow Six on Nintendo 64.
Yeah. I mean, I love Tom Clancy games.
All right.
And I was really looking forward to this game. It's supposed to be out this year, called The Division.
Oh, don't tell me they're pushing it back.
Yeah, 2015. We gotta wait.
Ubisoft, why? And I asked that question, but I know why, and I'm kind of happy.
Because they're not EA.
Well,
and they won't just push a game out when it's not done. The developers flat out said, look, it's not ready.
Quality control.
Yep.
And that's the thing. Speaking of games that got delayed but are coming out this month, May 27th, we're getting Watch Dogs, which is pushed back for 6 months based on the original launch date of the Xbox One and the PS4. It was supposed to launch.
We're all very sad.
Well, it looks amazing. It looks a lot better. They say the game's super tight. It's been getting awards constantly and a lot of talk in the press.
It won't be all buggy like it was 6 months ago.
That's the thing, is they wanted to fix the bugs, and I'm okay with Ubisoft taking quality over pushing something out the door and me after downloading huge amounts of patches that take up unneeded space on
And they
my
take
Xbox
forever
One.
to get that point. I mean, most of these games, when they do have those bugs, sure, it's a gig patch, but it's 4 months until you get the damn patch.
Absolutely. Now, one big piece of news that I definitely want to just rain down upon the masses of the audience is a little bit of "I told you so" news.
Well, in fact, you called this last week.
I called it last week.
You called it last
And I
week.
called it right. Halo 5! Not launching until 2015, but it'll be dual launching with... Oh, wait, we'll save that for tomorrow. Or, I'm sorry, Thursday on Pop Culture, but...
If you like Halo 1 or 2 or 3
3
or 4, this year, all 4 of those games are getting the Xbone treatment.
The word on the street is that they will all be getting an HD re-release come when? Most likely November.
Because, I mean...
That's when Halo releases.
Yeah, pretty much. So
That's when everything releases.
Look for that this fall / winter.
Yeah,
And
now
that's
the
a
bad
huge-
news about it for me is if you guys played the Xbox 360 remake...
And I never
Halo
did. We were
1,
talking about this before the
we're
show.
talking about it. It's made by a completely different studio than Bungie, of course. I mean, Bungie isn't even Bungie anymore.
Right.
So the biggest thing for me is that these could be really...
I got hope.
really
I got high
bad.
hopes. I really do. I got high hopes.
But another thing is, will you be able to buy these games individually? Will you be able to buy these games in a package?
I
deal?
want them as a package, and I kind of want them digitally. I don't need the discs.
I would
So-
pay for a disc, but I would prefer them to be digital.
Unless it was like a 1 through 4 like anniversary edition with like some cool freaking like Master Chief helmet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd buy that.
They probably will put that out. They've already done it before.
A Master Chief Xbox One limited edition console. Could we have one
You
of those?
are addicted to these things.
I love my limited edition consoles. It's true.
Anyways, the thing about it is,
I almost bought the Star Wars one, the R2D2 one.
yep, and it makes all the sounds. With that said, I'm going to make another prediction at this moment.
Oh my god.
They will sell them all individually, digitally for $19.99. They will sell them all together digitally for a combined price of $59.99. And they will sell them on disc in both a regular edition for $69.99 and a special edition for $100 or $129.99. I think that's gonna happen.
You think $20 even as a re-release?
Absolutely,
because
because
like 15.
they charged $20 for Halo 1 when it came out, and they'll charge the same for these because they don't want you to buy them individually. They want you to buy them as a package.
Well, and I want to buy them as a package anyway.
I do too,
So,
but that
yeah.
doesn't mean they
Alright.
won't sell them individually because a lot of people just want to
That's
play
true.
Halo 2.
Well, or Halo 1. I mean, it is the original Halo.
Now that's a reason to keep Xbox Live Gold because guess what you can't do on Silver?
You can't buy digital games on Silver.
Actually, I don't know if you can nowadays, but I know you can't play the multiplayer on Silver, period.
Oh, yeah.
That
Oh,
sucks.
yeah. That's
Yep.
right.
So
And you used to be able to do that, too.
you used to be able to play it, and I'm kind of glad that you can't play multiplayer on Silver. But that's a whole nother
Yeah,
tangent
we'll
that we
talk
won't
about
even
that
go
later.
into. As far as I've got it, that's all the Game Changer news we've got for
That's a
May
lot,
21st, 2014. I'm just going to keep saying the day.
It's what day again?
May 21st, 2014. So we just kind of flipped the script, but the biggest news that we've got going is we will be doing a live blog for E3 this year.
Yeah. I'm currently installing the live blog software.
It's going to be great. We're going to be doing it. We will put links on the Facebook. We'll probably put links anywhere else on our personal Twitters, our personal pages. And you will be able to get into that. We're not doing video with it, but I will be typing. I will try and keep the profanity at a minimum. I'm not going to make any promises on that. I'm not going to make any promises at all. But I take the day off every year because it is basically Nerd Holiday.
Yeah.
And I watch from when it starts to when it ends. And in between, I might drink a little bit, but who knows? It could happen. But as far as I'm concerned, that's all the news we got for you this week.
And what's
that's Game
tomorrow?
Changer.
What's tomorrow? What's tomorrow?
It's Wildcard Wednesday.
It's Wildcard Wednesday.
What are we sticking in there?
I can't remember. It's something about this little company named after a fruit. Oh, Apple. Yeah.
Stick around tomorrow. We're going to do Apple rumors and news on Wildcard Wednesday.
See you then.